Get those likes up, ladies and gentlemen. Timer's ticking. Last chance to hit those likes. Let's get the party started. crap. Sorry. Didn't know we started. All right, you guys probably didn't want to see that either. Yeah, I don't think I need this anymore, guys. I don't. I've been looking for some jobs, but I don't think I need it anymore, right? After we just broke out of this big rising wedge to the upside. What a nice move to the upside here. But will Bitcoin continue this run to the upside? Let's actually get rid of this. Let's go. Let's actually get rid of this go here as we start looking at the charts here on the hourly time frame. On the hourly time frame. So Bitcoin has broken out of a rising wedge, which you guys saw the first title that I had on the stream. Will Bitcoin dip a little bit more because because we were in a rising wedge before I started the stream. I thought we were going to get rejected here. We ended up blasting right through the top of this. I thought we were going to do the exact same thing that we did right here, where we came up right here and we actually dipped to the downside out of this rising wedge, right? But this one we actually broke to the upside as of right now. Now, will it be a fake out? Now, there's a couple different things we have to there's a couple different things that we have to look forward to here. But if we actually look at this from a different point of view, guys, right here, you can see that Bitcoin has hit a pretty big resistance at 34,400, right? We were looking at this resistance in the beginning of the stream. Audio not working. Audio not working? Hold on one sec. What's wrong with the audio, guys? What's wrong with the damn audio? Let's do, hold on. What's wrong with the damn audio? Audio is working. Okay, audio is working. Guys, is the audio working? Is the audio working? Audio is working? Okay. I don't know why people are saying audio is not working. Anyways, we look right here. We've hit a pretty big resistance, right? 34,400. And we were talking about that in this morning stream, right? Thanks for all the, let me know that it's fine. But anyways, 34,400, that was the level we were watching for this morning, right? That was our next big resistance that we had to watch out for, right? Reason why, right? Our previous resistance looking left right here from June 23rd, right? A bunch of different hourly candles there. And we actually look over here. We actually got support on that level as well. So this is kind of our I guess you would call it our swing level here, where if we can get back above this level on a hourly close, I think that would be pretty bullish. And I think we would get a pretty quick move up to 35,300. Now, what else do we have going on here? Well, if we look down at the RSI, right? We are getting somewhat overbought, right? So we could need to cool down a little bit, though, as we know, right, Bitcoin has a mind of its own. Hence why we broke to the upside out of a rising wedge, which is typically a bearish pattern, right? So we'll see what happens here, but typically, I mean, the last couple of times we got in this general range, we did get a pullback, like right here. We did get a general pullback. Doesn't mean we can't go higher necessarily, but that is something to keep in mind. Now, the volume that we just got on that nice little hourly pump there was not the greatest volume in the world, but it actually, I mean, at least we broke that kind of really low volume, like scarily low volume that we've seen really all day today. We got a nice green candle there on the volume, which is good to freaking see, right? It's not some super low volume pump. It's I mean, it's still low volume in general, but at least we got some volume coming in there. Let's go on. Actually, let me get rid of my Indeed thing there. I have to go back to Indeed later. Anyways, we look at the 4-hour time frame chart. We are getting very, very close to our downwards resistance, which is this purple line coming down, as we know, right? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 times. We are now getting close to it, right? We haven't quite tapped it yet, but will we get resistance from that, or will we break to the upside? We'll have to wait and see, right? Obviously, if you look at our 4-hour RSI, we do have room to run to the upside here. So if we wanted to break it, I think, obviously we might need to cool down the hourly RSI for a little bit. But if we want to look at the 4-hourly time frame, that might be the actual time to, get on into it, right? So we'll see if we can break this over the course of the next couple days, or 4-hour candles, right? Who knows what Bitcoin has in store for us right now, but could be something that's pretty exciting going forward. Bitcoin right now looks like it's just chilling on that new hourly candle, right at that resistance. So this could be a really exciting stream, or this could just be Bitcoin consolidating for a couple hourly candles to cool off that RSI to continue to the upside. We'll have to wait and see, right? 4-hour, guys, this is looking pretty legit. Come on. You guys have to give me some credit here, right? You guys have to give me some credit on this fractal. So far, so good on this fractal, right? Obviously, I know it's not perfect, right? We talked about this upside action went above our previous consolidation. This one didn't, but we still got an upside. It just didn't break that previous consolidation. But you guys get the general gist, right? Right now, we're making that sort of double bottom right here, right? Just like we did right there. We're making that double bottom right here. And it looks like we are trying to get that first initial pump to the upside, just like we did in this scenario right here, right? So I think that's where we could be. Now, if that was to happen, we would probably go sideways for a little bit longer here. But at the end of the day,
I think the whales have
what the? Oh, I gotta turn on my speaker down. Holy crap. I was jamming out earlier to some music, and the music was so freaking loud. Anyways, that's where I think we are in the fractal. We'll see if this fractal continues to play out, but it's getting super exciting. It's getting super exciting. I'm the only one who has this fractal. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I don't really watch other people's videos. I watch maybe 1 or 2 videos maybe a day, but mostly they're George and Ben, right? So I don't really watch a lot of short-term videos, to be honest. So, I mean, most of the stuff you see on here is me finding it on the charts. Now, other people might find it too, but it's not like I'm going on Carl the Moon and looking at his videos, right? You guys know that joke we had a couple streams ago where I pause the stream and I go copy Carl the Moon's videos, and then I restart the stream. Anyways, Bitcoin on the 4-hour time frame. I mean, everyone and their mothers talk about the wick off. Like, to be honest, I'm kind of tired of talking about the wick off, but it's still looking like it could play out something along these lines, right? Where we break that downwards resistance on the 4-hour time frame, right? And then we come back down and test it. That would actually kind of correlate with, breaking up here, coming back down and testing it, right? Maybe something like this, and then kind of getting our next leg up to the upside. We'll see if this continues to play out, but this is looking pretty juicy as well. We'll continue to watch if that plays out, but not too much different on that. Obviously, we're getting a big pump to the upside right now. On the daily time frame, not really much. The one thing I do have to note is, like I said, same thing on the 4-hour. I'm seeing this kind of falling wedge almost, right? Falling wedge. A lot of people think it's a descending triangle, but if you actually take from where you closed up on some of these dailies, you actually more have a downward sloping trend line here. On the daily time frame, I mean, this is what it kind of would look like. Obviously, you're cutting off some big wicks on the downside, but generally speaking, you're just kind of going downwards in this falling wedge. We had a similar thing here, right? A similar thing from back here when we were in the same exact range when we were consolidating, right? And this one, we actually broke to the upside. We'll see if that was to play out. If it does, it's kind of like the wick off pattern, right? It's kind of like we break out, we come back down and retest, and then we continue up, just like exactly like we were looking at here, right? We break out, we come up, bring back a retest, and then we break out. So we'll see if that's mimics this side. Obviously, there's a huge difference between this one and this one. Difference is this one you're coming from the upside, you have a bullish momentum. This one you're coming from the downside, and you have bearish momentum. So big difference there. Not gonna say it's gonna play out the same way, but it is something to keep an eye on there as well. It's pretty much just the 4-hour, same 4-hour charges on the daily time frame. 200-day moving average actually is at 43,500 right now. That's really the level I want to get back above in the daily to really flip bullish, in my opinion. Until we get back above that, same thing with the 21-week exponential moving average. I'm going to remain cautiously optimistic, but if we can get back above this on the daily, then I would definitely flip a little bit more short-term bullish rather than right now being a little pessimistic and optimistic at the same time, whatever that word is. I think it's the word I just used, but I forgot the word that I used, so you guys can ignore that. I ate too many fries, guys. I ate too many. You guys ever eat too much and you just completely forget what you're saying? I ate too many fries in that, like before the stream. You guys can clearly see it in the intro. that was my third fry, right? I already ate 2. I had a full one left there, but I had to stop because I didn't know I was starting the stream. Anyways, my $30 ICP is looking good. There you go, Chris. I bet you bought it at a good level, my man. Bitcoin pulling back a little bit right now. I'll continue to keep checking back on Bitcoin, make sure we're not pumping. Daily RSI, we have a ton of room to still run to the upside. We still have that daily bullish divergence there, right? We're still getting lower lows on the daily technically, right? And we're getting higher lows on the RSI. So that daily bullish divergence is still there. We're just waiting for that catapult to the upside. We're waiting for that buy volume to come in, really. Financial Freedom said, hey, Jordan, it's me. What's up, Financial Freedom? I'm glad that you're telling me that it's you, man. I'm glad. Anyways, finally we get to see your wife's pretty face. Eat this hot. Yeah, she's done going down. She's done going down. She's pretty hot though. I know. Anyways, the daily stock RSI is looking to move back up now after kind of looking to actually continue back down. Now this hasn't still bottomed out, right? I still haven't bottomed out on the stock RSI just yet. You don't necessarily have to, right? There's been times where you kind of flip midway through. But it is starting to curl back up to the upside as well. So whatever you want to take that for, whatever you want to take that as, you take that as well. So that's really the daily of what I'm looking at here. Weekly time frame, it's kind of the same similar thing. Now the one thing I want to note on the weekly time frame is we know we're kind of just oscillating between about 29,000, right, and about 41,000 and about 42,000, right? We know we're just oscillating between that on the weekly. The one thing I will note is I think we're going to get squeezed here. We're going to continue to get squeezed here, right? The reason why, we have our 21-week exponential moving average, which until we get back over that, right? I told you guys I'm going to remain a little bit cautionally optimistic. Yeah, I say cautionally optimistic. Until we get back over that, this is going to continue to move down here, right? Something along these lines. And I also have the 50 moving average here, right? 50 week moving average, which is also going to continue to move up slowly here. So what do I think this is going to do? Well, we're going to end up getting squeezed between these two moving averages, and we're going to have to make a decision on which way we're going to go, right? We break this to the downside based on history, right? Whenever we broke that 50-week moving average to the downside, it tends to be the start of a bear market, right? You can see right here, we broke it, tested it as resistance, and then we really were going down, right? Same thing in 2013. I don't have the data for 2013 on this chart, but we did the same exact thing in 2013. So same thing. If we can get back over that 21-week EMA, we might be ready and rock and rolling to start moving back up to the upside. But until then, right? Until then, we remain cautiously optimistic, and for the bears, cautiously pessimistic, right? Because I know there's a ton of bears out there. There's a ton of bulls out there. I think it's probably like an 80-20 split, I'd say. What do you guys think in the chat, right? 80-20 split for bulls, bears. I think it's about that time, right? Bitcoin chilling right now. So I'm going to keep going back and checking Bitcoin. Don't you worry. Don't you freaking worry. All right. Time for some hopium, right? Because I was told yesterday that I was given too much pessimism, and I wasn't giving you guys enough hopium, right? So we did kind of a pessimism long-term outlook on Bitcoin 2 days ago, right? Today, I have, I guess you could call it, I mean, this is the main one. There's another chart that's been talking about by other people, but we're going to spend some time with some hopium here, okay? On this chart that I have here for you guys, okay? So you guys can see these 3 yellow arrows, right? One arrow here, second arrow here, third arrow here. You might say, Jordan, what's so important about some yellow arrows? Well, I'm about to tell you, all right? I'm about to tell you why these yellow arrows are so damn important, all right? 80-20, less? Yeah, 100% bulls? Probably 100% bulls. All right, let's take a look. All right, so I have 3 Fibonacci's up here. You guys know I love the Fibonacci. You guys know I love the Fibonacci. It's don't tell Ethereum. It's actually my side chick, the Fibonacci, okay? Anyways, we look at the Fibonacci here, all right? Let's start in 2013. I'm gonna do a couple examples for you guys of what I'm kind of going with this. All right. So if we take our Fibonacci, right, from our top of our previous bull market. So this one, we're taking the 2011 top and we're pulling it down to the 2011 bottom, right? And basically what my example is here, right? We have our Fibonacci extensions up here, okay? Now, what we're looking at here is where each one of the pullbacks midway through each bull cycle, which level that they pulled back to based off the previous, right, bear market, right? This is what we're looking at. Just look. So from high to low, we have our extension, right? Pretty normal. We've done that before. Now, why is that so important? Look where this one pulled back down to, right? So we pumped, obviously, we broke all our Fibonacci's in 2013, right? And our midway, this is our midway correction through 2013, which is not the top. We pulled back. Look exactly where we got our support. We got our support exactly at the 1.618 Fibonacci in 2013. You might say, Jordan, why is that so important? That's just some random area. Well, this might sound random now, but I'm going to show you guys why it's not actually a coincidence, right? It's not actually a coincidence, okay? So bear with me here. Real quick, what did we do after we hit that 1.618? Well, we bounced, right? We went sideways for a little bit, and then we eventually went back up even higher, right? So it was our midway point through that bull market. Let's fast forward to the 2017 bull market, right? So let's take our 2013 top, right, to our 2015 bottom, right? So our previous bull market high to our bear market low, and take that Fibonacci, right? Where did we pull back to on our mid bull market run? Where did we pull back to, right? Look right here. We went up, we went down, we bounced right off that 1.618 Fibonacci once again on that midway point dump in basically June and July of 2017, okay? So you might say, all right, Jordan, it's 2 times. That might be coincidence. This doesn't mean anything. This does not mean anything, all right? Well, let's go look at our current market, right? There's no way this could happen 3 times in a row on a pullback in the middle of a bull market, you might say. Well, let's take a look again. So from our 2017 high to our 2018 low, right? Our Fibonacci extended back up. Where did we pull back to? 1.618 Fibonacci. You cannot make this stuff up. And this is why I try to tell people, like, Fibonacci's, they freaking work. It's human emotion. Okay, so 3 for 3 midway through our bull markets, where we had the biggest corrections in every single bull market, they all pulled back to that 1.618 Fibonacci. I'm telling you, you cannot make this up. All right, so what does that mean? Well, you can see in 2013, we obviously went on to have a massive run after we did that, right? In 2017, we obviously went on to have a massive run after that, okay? And in this market, if history was to repeat, we would go on to have a second run to the upside. Now, this could mean we go sideways for a little bit, just like we did in 2013. Doesn't mean we have to instantly bounce up to the upside. Like in 2013, we went sideways after we did this for approximately about, we went sideways for 24 weeks. 24 weeks, right? So it doesn't mean we have to necessarily start pumping right back up to the upside, right? We can go sideways for a long freaking time, right? So far, we've only went sideways here for, approximately about, 5 weeks? We went sideways for actually 4 weeks. Really 4, you could say 5. You can say 5 weeks now. We went sideways for 5 weeks. All right, so that's just the first thing I wanted to look at. If you want to call that a coincidence, I don't know. I'm just looking at the data, right? I don't have a, hold on 1 second. 1 second, guys. I don't have a crystal ball, even though I do have one here. I don't have a crystal ball, okay? All I'm doing is looking at the data, seeing what it's telling me, and kind of going from there, right? So take it for what you will. The second thing I wanted to look at is we've looked at this in the past, but I did want to bring this up again to show you that a lot of the times these whales do very manipulative games. Very manipulative games. Okay. Look here. So this one wasn't the same time frame. So I'm gonna throw that one out. I mean, it's only happened one time. All right. 2017, from the bear market low to our midway point dump, was 126 days. 126 days from the I'll repeat it again, right? The 2015 low to our midway point in the bull market our low in June of 2017. Okay, that area we just looked at. How many days has it been? Well, if you look here, from our bear market low, which was actually right there, to where we actually had that big capitulation event to the downside, was 126 days from the bear market low to that dip. Now, is that another coincidence? This one's probably a coincidence, right? So this one's probably a coincidence, but I did want to bring this up too because I thought it was a pretty cool thing. We looked at this in the past, but I thought this was really cool too, and it kind of makes you think like, do these whales do this on purpose every single damn time, going to the 1.618 at the exact same time frame as the last one? I don't know. I don't know if they do the same thing, but let me know if you guys think that's super interesting or not. All right. Your stream could benefit from a everyone panic, we're going to 100K meme for the Bears. I could add that. I could definitely add that. Is it still hopium? This is hopium. Anyways, we look at here. The other thing I wanted to note is we looked at this in a couple streams ago, right? Whales playing games. They always play the games. Weekly time frame, we know, right? The RSI is getting lower and lower and lower. And we're almost at the same levels we were at in 2015 and 2018. I've talked about this verbatim too, so I'm not going to spend too much time on that. But like I keep saying to the bulls, even if we go lower, based on history, we don't go much lower than we've already been, right? We don't go much lower because the RSI is almost bottomed out there, okay? Stock RSI already bottomed out, ready for another move to the upside. So we're still waiting on the stock RSI to really start moving too. What else do we have here? I had this chart too. It's the Fear and Greed Index. I saw this somewhere else. I think George talked about this a while ago too, but I did want to bring this up too. Every single time we've had 6 weeks under a 30 on the Fear and Greed Index has marked our relative bottom. Now, this could be a coincidence too, but we do have to, I guess we have to use the data that we have, right? That's what I always say. We use the data we have. If it's wrong, it's wrong. If it's right, I mean, you could use it at the same thing as wrong, right? Probably just another coincidence at the end of the day. But 6 weeks under the 30 on the Fear and Greed Index has marked our bottom in the 2018 bear market, the 2020 March crash, and also our current market right now, excluding that little El Salvador pump that we had a couple weeks ago, right? But you guys get the general gist. Usually this means that we usually after a couple weeks have a next move to the upside. We'll wait to see if this continues to play out, but I think George talked about this. Like, I think he talked about it maybe a couple weeks ago or something like that. But I did want to bring it up again. I haven't seen anyone talk about it in a while. I thought it was something that was pretty cool. Extreme fear right now. This hasn't updated yet. What do you guys think the Fear and Greed Index is going to be when this updates in 36 minutes? I think this is going to probably be 28, right? It's just funny how we could literally be in a range of 30,000 and 34,000. If we're at 34,000, it's funny. The Fear and Greed Index will be at like a 38. If we're at, say a 30, the Fear and Greed Index will be at like a 10. It's so funny how it fluctuates so much in such a small little range, but that is human emotion for you. That's human emotion for you. Not gonna spend too much time on that though. Bitcoin dominance continues to rise here. We looked at this earlier this morning. It hasn't really changed much since this morning, but 50% is coming on the dominance. You best believe, as Fashad would say. Is Fashad in here today? Where's my boy Fashad? Where is my boy Fashad? I know he's in here somewhere. You best believe 50% is coming on the Bitcoin dominance. Bitfinex shorts. The shorts are dropping today. It's interesting, right? We're seeing Bitcoin rise in price, but at the same time, we're seeing the shorts dip, right? Now, every one of their mothers talked about this today. We've been talking about this for a couple weeks now. I've had this up every single day. But the shorts are dropping with the price going up. Definitely the opposite of what you usually see, at least for BTC, right? Especially coming up on a pretty big resistance. You would think the shorts would be opening as we get closer to this resistance, but it doesn't seem like they really are. So definitely interesting on those. Total market cap, we have bounced nicely off this support here. It looks like, I think this falling channel is all but confirmed. I mean, we have tons of touches on the downside, tons of touches on the top side on this falling channel and total market cap. We are, looks like we just had a nice little double bottom there on the daily on this thing, which is nice to see. A nice little W pattern could be forming here on the total market cap, which would push it up. I mean, the target for this is all the way back up here towards the top of that resistance if we can break our previous highs right there, right, at like 141. So we'll continue to watch that, but total market cap is looking pretty bullish here, at least in the short term on the daily time frame. So that is also good to see. That is also good to see. Bitcoin not moving still. I'm going back and forth checking it because I don't want to miss any price action myself. DXY continues down very slightly. It's like almost minimal at this point. But I don't know. Is this looking dumpy? Is this looking like it's going to move back up to the upside? I don't know, right? I don't know about this. I mean, I can't really tell you much on this based on this chart. I mean, you hit you hit this kind of resistance coming down, but is that going to hold you down? We'll have to wait and see. Obviously, if it comes back down here, it's going to be bullish for Bitcoin, as we know. Ethereum bouncing back above its 200-day moving average. Look at freaking Ethereum. ISO said, man, you are too bearish with your negative prediction. I never had a negative prediction, man. I had a negative, I had a bearish possible outcome, right? I never, that's why I never do predictions. If you ever on the stream, I refuse to do predictions because no one really knows where the price is going to be. All we can do is look at the data we're given and, you know, give us our bullish scenarios and our bearish scenarios. There's always two scenarios. There's not one scenario. So I don't think I've ever gave a bearish prediction. But I'll keep that in mind, okay? 1954 for ETH. We're back over our 200-day moving average. If you just look up here, I think the big resistance is going to be right about here. Bunch of previous highs there at about 2037. That's probably where you're headed right now, assuming Bitcoin is about to pump again. It looks like it wants to break this resistance here. Doesn't have that much more room to run here in the hourly RSI, but it still could move up, which would push Ethereum up as well in the daily. Tons of room to run on the daily time frame for ETH. Hourly RSI is a little bit overbought there. You can see it. You had a massive green candle there to the upside. Actually, you're getting rejected right off your 200 1-hour EMA, 200 EMA, 200 MA 1 hour, which is kind of a random thing here, just because I switched charts there, but kind of random. But you are overbought on the 1 hour. On the 4 hour, you have room to run to the upside too, but it's really that 2037 resistance that we got to get back over there for Ethereum. Cardano looks fine. Looks fine. Obviously had a nice day with Bitcoin and Ethereum today. I want to get back over that 20-day EMA for Cardano. It's been kind of our resistance a couple times on this way down. If we can get back above that, we're going to be looking super good here. But in general, looks like Cardano, just based off the eye test, might have some downwards resistance, something like this. We can break that resistance on a daily close, preferably. It would also be pretty bullish as well. So Cardano looking pretty good as well. So we'll go over coin market cap real quick, and then we will jump back into BTC. It's hanging out right at that resistance, guys. This could be exciting here on this new daily open. What we're going to look at? Look at the Bitcoin. All right, the whole market's up 7% today. Bitcoin up 8%. Ethereum up 9%. Good day for pretty much everything, right? Let's look at the top gainers. Someone tells me that I'm going to see ICP up here. Yep, there we go. Oh man, I got ICP starting to bounce back now, up 46% in the last 24 hours. I know we looked at it this morning stream, but what a bounce back for ICP, at least temporarily. We'll see if it lasts, but wow, what a bounce back for ICP. Absolutely crazy. XFIN up 21%, Harmony up 17%, Compound up 15%. Couple of the bigger names, Chainlink up 10%. amp up 9. Crypto.com has been killing it. Up 11%. Crypto.com making me some gains there. Finally, man. CLO down 16. Still pulling back a little bit. Obviously, had a big run up. It's going to pull back most likely, like we usually say. The coins that pull up the most are going to pull back the most, or at least have pretty big pullbacks when they do have those massive gains. So not really surprising there. Nothing else was down today except stable coins, which is we want to see. We want to see those stable coins continue to the downside. Perfect. There we go. All right, let's go back to BTC. Man, look at BTC. We are chilling right at that resistance line. That is insane. Will we break this resistance line today? Will we do it? Will we do it? I'll take a sip of water, guys, before I lose my voice. Man. ICP. Don't eat chain link. Yeah, we'll check out a couple alts today. I know a bunch of alts are going to be doing well. Someone tells me Bitcoin's about to break out. I don't know. I just have that feeling right now. I got that tingling in my bones, in my little bonies. If Bitcoin breaks, the level we're going to watch today on Bitcoin, if somehow, some way, I don't think it's going to happen tonight, but somehow, some way, if Bitcoin can break above this purple resistance line, I will throw on the helmet. And this one will be a legit helmet. So we can break this downwards resistance line. That's going to be huge, right? That would put us approximately about 34,000. We'll call it 35,000. We got to break 35,000 in order for me to put on the helmet today. All right, we're not jumping the gun just yet. We got some resistance to look out for, but we're really making some headway here. We're really making some headway. We're only $500 from 35,000 too. So it's broken out. Might be time for Bitcoin helmet. 35K. 35K is where I'm putting the helmet on. Anyways, what's up with my hair, dude? Holy crap. Hair's like poking through the hat. I'm like look at myself in my camera. You guys ever look? I don't know, you probably don't look at yourself, but when you're looking at yourself in the camera, you see your hair falling out. Just slightly annoying. Slightly annoying. All right, hold on. Let me double check what we got going on here. Full house in here tonight, huh? Full house in here tonight. People like upside action, apparently. I never would know that people like upside action on Bitcoin. Anyways, let's go through some of these super chats here, shall we? Thanks for Peter. We got Chung. We got Jax. We got Flynn. We got Mika, Yagu, Sebastian, Peter. Thank you all guys for subscribing. Thanks for joining the fam, and hopefully you last pretty long. That's not naming everyone. If I didn't name your name, don't get offended as always. Don't get offended. Just like I say, if I don't mod you, don't get offended. There's so many of you beautiful, beautiful people out there. I can't make you all avatars, right? All blue people. But hopefully I can make everyone a blue person someday, okay? Let me look at... Watch every day. What's going on, man? What's going on, man? Let's go through some of these super chats though, shall we? Let me rewind a little bit here, make sure I didn't miss anyone. Brandon said, I think the whales have market cipher because I saw a red dot on the 4 hour, so I was very close to put a short, and all of a sudden we go up. I got stopped out a few trades following market cipher. Yeah, I mean, like just be careful. Like market cipher was probably awesome when it first came out. I don't really use it, so I can't really comment on if it's still good or not. But a lot of times what happens is when those indicators get widespread and everyone starts using them, they start to become less effective because more people start counter trading them. Even whales, if they get super effective, even the whales might start, almost probably trying to liquidate people based on what they do, right? So always be careful on those type of indicators because market cipher is pretty widespread now. I mean, a lot of people use it. So that's why indicators are always good when they're first invented. And then after that, they kind of get counter traded after a while. My $30 ICP is looking good. Yeah, ICP absolutely went off today. ICP absolutely went off today. I got to give it to you. You know, I can't even talk crap about ICP right now. Shiba Week. What's up, S-Top? Yeah, but ICP, I mean, once it broke this resistance, it really started to moon here. It really started yesterday. I guess, yeah, I mean, I guess today. Actually, it was this morning. I always get confused with yesterday versus this morning because it all just kind of blends into one. But this dude said he's manipulating BTC. Anyways, we broke that 4-hour EMA. We also broke that resistance. After that, we were kind of gone. We came back down and back tested that EMA, and then we're gone again. So really nice move there for ICP. I mean, what are we looking at here? Are we looking at any type of fib level? The 382. I mean, the 382 is giving you some resistance right now as far as your last high to your swing low. So that could give you some resistance there. But yeah, ICP looks really good, man. 4-hour is getting slightly overbought. The hourly probably is as well. Yeah, the hourly is extremely overbought. So probably expect a little bit of a pullback, most likely, man. But you can't complain. You can't complain. Billy said you have $500. Would you put it on Uni or Pancake Swap? I'm going Pancake Swap. Has a bigger upside potential. I like Pancake Swap better than Uniswap anyway. So that's my opinion, man. Not saying Uniswap's bad. You can still make gains off Uniswap. I just think the upside potential is a little bit better on Pancake. Your stream could benefit from it. Everyone panic. We're going to 100K meme for bears. What? So the opposite of this?
Everybody panic. We're going to 0.
Actually, you know what we need real quick? We need this guy. It's only the right time to play this guy.
Basically, Bitcoin is clearly a scam. Cryptocurrency is clearly an idiot with no common sense. And scientifically speaking, according to a study at the Bank of Canada, more people who are financially illiterate invest in Bitcoin.
Sorry, guys. I was using that time to make my next future, looking into the future to get what's going to happen for Bitcoin next, because I am always right. And why am I always right? The crystal ball. There's probably so many new people in the chat. There's probably so many in the new people in the chat. Like I always say, like just don't understand my sense of humor, and they think I'm serious. They're like, I'm never watching this guy again. I can't predict the future, guys. I'm always wrong. I'm always wrong. So if you want someone that is going to be always right, you know, there's probably plenty of other people. Just go watch Carl the Moon, right? Because he gets everything right, okay? Everything right. So I'm probably not the person to watch. Slam said, hi, can you look at Pundi X in holding almost 7 months? Yeah, we can look at Pundi. Pundi X. Pundi X is, watch this resistance right here. Obviously, you're getting a nice pump. This thing actually dumped pretty damn hard. This looks like ICP. Is this ICP, guys? This literally looks the same exact thing as ICP. It's pretty funny. Anyways, you finally made a higher low, right? Now you just got to break this resistance. Now, you're not out of the woods yet. You're not out of the woods yet. You've got to break above these 2 previous highs, and then you'll be looking pretty good. If you actually go to a higher term time frame, let's go to the hourly. You could be maybe forming an hourly cup and handle here that could potentially move you up to the upside as well. So watch that. Nice cup and handle pattern. That would give you approximately a target of...
Hey, Jordan, if you could check my Discord DM on ICP, that would be appreciated.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, man. You can do that. But yeah, I mean, breakout target would be approximately about $1 if this was to hit it. Now, that's obviously assuming Bitcoin continues up. Bitcoin pulls back, it's going to get rejected and continue down. So we'll see. Looks like Bitcoin's actually trying to continue to move up here, 34,602. Hourly RSI is now officially overbought, guys. So keep that in mind here when we start looking forward to what's going to happen the rest of the stream here. It doesn't mean we can't continue up, right? We're technically only at a 60, but we could technically go. Actually, we could go pretty decently higher. I think. I mean, a test of this purple trend line on stream would not surprise me at all. Would not surprise me at all. Let me actually get rid of these circles here. Bam. Bam. There we go. We got to break 35,000 for the helmet, guys. 35,000 for the helmet. And give it up to the holders. Give it to the holders. Tweet plus Elon. I don't think there was a tweet. Was there a tweet? You should have shorted ICP at 20x back in the spring. I know, man. I know, man. I should have. I've been talking crap about ICP for so long. It was due for a bounce back. Like, it was getting absolutely hammered. We looked at it yesterday. It was down 99% from its highs. It was due for some type of bounce, right? Whether it be a sustained bounce or a dead cat bounce. Definitely do. Definitely do. Need a crystal ball on the stream? Siobhan said, bro, I am manipulating BTC with the moon phases. Dude, the moon phases have been pretty good. I can't even talk crap about your moon phases, man. You know, if we... Let me get rid of these real quick. Let's look at this dude's moon phases again. All right? He loves the freaking moon phases. Let me get rid of a couple of these so we can see a little better. Let me just do that. All right. Let's look up the moon phases. I mean, for all you guys that watch the stream, we've been looking at this. The moon phases, the bottom moons here. Every single time we get a bottom moon, it represents the relative short-term bottom. Boom. We got that bottom moon again. Look at that. We're starting to pump again. It's been working pretty damn well. I have to give it to you, man. Ever since about right here, this moon right here and over, it's been working pretty much to perfection. Not perfect, right? Not perfect, but pretty much to perfection, not perfect. That made a lot of sense. It's been playing out pretty good, not perfect, but it's been pretty good. I have to give it to you, man. I have to give it to you. KSM. KSM.
This time zone, my CELR about to go check it out.
The moon phases are creepy. They are creepy. Burgermeister. What's up, man? He said, any thoughts on FTM? Oh, little phantom. Let's get a better chart here. Is this the one that just has awful charts? Try Bitfinex. Yeah, why is this coin always has like the worst charts in the history? I guess we'll use this one. That's not bad. All right, let's go to the daily on this guy. What are we doing here in the daily time frame? I guess we get some time of support there. It's not perfect, but you get the general sentiment where I'm coming here now. It does look similar to BTC, where if you look at this from a more zoomed out term time frame, you can see the possibility of a left shoulder, a head, and more of a rounded right shoulder here, right? You could see the possibility of a head and shoulders. Now, if we can bounce off this level, just like BTC is doing on its daily chart, we would invalidate that, right? If we can get back up here, somehow get back above the shoulder, we could invalidate that head and shoulders. But as of right now, it does look pretty bearish. But most coins have this kind of bearish setup right now, right? Because of BTC, right? The level that's been keeping us down on Phantom, though, you see we keep trying to, we keep getting rejected at this 20-day moving average. Bam, bam. We can't get back above that. If we can get back above that, currently sitting at 27 cents right now, should be looking pretty good for Phantom. But that's what we're watching right now. That's what we're watching right now. So keep that in mind, man. Keep that in freaking mind. Come on, BTC. I don't know why. I felt the need to clap, so felt the need to clap. Wait for Mr. Softy or walk to Carvel. Wait for Mr. Softy or walk to Carvel. No, I'd say wait for Mr. Softy. Wait for Mr. Softy. Don't walk to Carvel. If you're going for the ice cream. If you're going for the ice cream, definitely wait. Hey Jordan, if you could check my Discord DM on ICP, that would be appreciated. Thank you. Discord DM on ICP. Let me pull it up, man. Let me see if I can pull this up for you, dude. Yeah, non-sub. I'll do a little more research on it, man. Like I said, I make fun of it because the price, because of the price action and how it just was so overinflated when it first came out. That's why I kind of crapped on it. Now, at a certain price, I think ICP would be a good price. I just don't think it's at that price just yet. I think it's still a little bit over too inflated, or a little bit overinflated, not a little bit over too inflated. Doesn't make sense. But yeah, I mean, at this price, I don't know if I would buy it. But if it dropped to, you know, 40, 50, 60 in market cap, might be a little bit better of a buy, in my opinion. It's all about where a value buy is, right? It's all about value. Cal said, Fib time zones on seller about to go. Check it out. Fib time zones on seller about to go. Fib time zones. Where are you putting your time zones? Where are you putting your damn time zones? Honestly, I don't even use the time zone, so I don't know where you would go about putting your time zones or something like that. So I honestly can't comment on this. I don't use any damn Fib time zones. I've honestly never seen anyone use Fib damn time zones. Never seen anyone use Fib time zones. Personally, man. But, I mean, seller chart doesn't look too bad, though. I mean, you're bouncing off. I mean, you're bouncing off your previous high, right? Once and twice. So that looks pretty good. You don't have bullish divergence or anything, but, I mean, this would be a good spot to bounce, right? I mean, look at the 4-hour time frame. It does look like a little W to me, right? If you can get that, stupid computer just lagged, man. But yeah, if you can get more upside action here, definitely to have that W pattern that could verse you back to the upside. But, you know, we'll see what happens, man. Didn't even know that was a thing. Yeah, I mean, like, there's certain indicators that I have never used. Like, there's so many indicators in here that I've never used. That because, like, at the end of the day, a lot of these are kind of people don't use a lot of these, right? I mean, there's only a select few that people actually use. I personally don't use Fib time zones. A lot of these other ones are fine. Yeah, a lot of these other ones are fine, but some of them are kind of useless. Like, I don't love the pitch fan. I think some people like that one, but I don't know. Depends. Only pros use the Fib time zones. I've watched probably, 50 to 100 other people that do TA, and not just in crypto, and stocks too. I've never seen anyone use the Fib time zones personally. Thanks, John. Appreciate it, man. Oh, yeah, guys, if you guys want to check out my new channel, if you guys haven't checked it out already, links in the description to my second channel. I'm going to be punching a bunch of stupid videos over there. Also, some videos that, guys might get some comedy on as I read people's stories about stuff and comment on it. If you guys want to check that out, link is in the description for those. You guys can check that out if you enjoy just listening to me talk, because that's pretty much all I do over there. So that's all I do over here, too, is pretty much talk. If you guys like my rants and stuff like that, it's a good place to check out. Don't feel the need like you have to, though. I plan on doing like 3 to 4 videos a week over there, at least to start. And then if it starts getting some traction, I'll start uploading daily over there. CTSI from Steph. Bitcoin trying to break out too. We got 10 minutes until our open. 10 minutes. CTSI. What do we got going on, man? What do we got going on CTSI? CTSI. Wow, I had a nice day today. Really nice day today. What do we got going on? I mean, it looks like maybe... I mean, it's not perfect, but you hit some general downtrend there. I bet this was probably... Let me actually look at the fibs here. Actually, it wasn't. I was thinking that was maybe your 0.236, but it actually wasn't. It actually wasn't. So, well, what are we looking at? What are we looking at? Are we hitting some type of big, just basic support and resistance, right? Not really. Maybe on the 4 hour. Maybe switch to the 4 hour. Yeah, I mean, that kind of makes a little more sense, right? I mean, you have some previous support, resistance. That makes a little more sense. You look at it in the 4 hour, right? Support. You got oversold on the 4 hour, so it's most likely you're going to get a pullback here. You actually, comparative to how much you actually pulled back here, you didn't cool off the RSI that much. So maybe you pull back a little bit more. I mean, you don't have really any support below you until right about there. Is that where you pulled back to? Yeah, it's kind of where you pull back to. You get a nice wick off there. So that might be just your pullback. But, you know, if you were looking at your next levels, I think you would probably look at your fibs here. And it looks like that 0.236 would be approximately, you know, about 65 cents, give or take a few cents there. Your point percentages. But that might be your next resistance. That 236 fib. 34,569 for BTC. I'm actually curious. I have a feeling on this. I actually wanted to check this earlier, and I didn't. Yeah, we actually broke the 786 already. So we're actually...
Let's go make some paper mache.
We're actually pretty good to go there on the fibs as far as Bitcoin goes. The fettuccine, as Tyler S would say. I just dropped my mic, guys, so sorry if I just scared the absolute crap out of you. I was busy eating my fries, and, you know, that's what happens when you drop your mic. Mic drop. What is it called? The mic drop? When you make some stupid joke and you think you're awesome? I probably scared all you guys. Too much water. Seller CTSI. My ears. What's up, Mayor? Mayor Thacker. Mayor Thacker. Hey, Amp. Amp is doing well today. Thanks for telling me about it. And BitBoy said to buy it too. But you look at it again. Thank you for all you do. BitBoy said to buy Amp. Yes. But I mean, BitBoy's kind of hit or miss on some of his predictions. Like I said, a lot of these big guys, just be careful about what projects you're investing to. A lot of the times, I hate to say it, a lot of the times they're paid to actually bring up some of these projects. So always be careful on, you know, I'm not going to name names, but certain people who suggest certain altcoins. Always be careful of that. But I mean, yeah, AMP looks pretty good, right? I was just seeing if you had some type of trend line there first. What are we looking at for AMP here? Let's see what you're looking at for AMP coin. I'm gonna go to the daily on this guy. So I think what we're looking for, I mean, we'll be looking at this for a while, is for AMP, it just kind of looks like you're in some type of rising wedge for AMP. And you actually didn't even come back down to test the exact bottom. Now, you could checkly draw probably the wedge a little bit closer like this if you really wanted to. I don't like doing that, though. But you got a nice bounce there. Nice bounce there. No bullish divergence on the daily. I think you just kind of... Yeah, I mean, you kind of just bounced off your previous wick high right there. See your wick high from May 26th. You switched your previous resistance into new support. Now, what you got to watch out for AMP is you want to break back over this high here. That's a big resistance. You got resistance back here from May. We wicked up to it right here in June 10th. If we come back up here, we get resistance. You can't get back over that level and you round that back out. Could have a little bit of head and shoulders action, right? So what you really want to do now for AMP is you want to get back over you want to get back over 7.8 cents, come back down and confirm that as support, and then come back up and retest the top of the wedge there, right? That's what you want to do. That's what you want to do. But AMP looks pretty good. It continues to look good. It's been looking good for a long, long time, right? So that's AMP. Wow, look at Bitcoin. 4 minutes until the new daily open. Trying to pump into that new day. Be looking good. Wendy is cute. Jordan, BTC is going to try the 35K during the stream. I see the orders and there is bullish altitude. Numbers coming. All I can see is orders for McDoubles and fries here. So it's all I can see. It's all I can see. Just tuned in. How's your wife doing? Also, Ada, please. Yeah, I looked at it early in the stream, man. We always look at Ethereum and Cardano in the beginning of the stream. Ethereum, we're back over our 200-day moving average, which is perfect, right? It's a very important long-term moving average that we want Bitcoin to get back over, which it hasn't yet. Ethereum gets back over that. Now, if we can get a close over that, that'll be pretty damn bullish. Obviously, we have to come back down and retest it as support on a different day. But I do like that. Now the level to get back over is about 2,037, which was our previous resistance a couple days ago. Cardano, same type of thing. We have this downwards resistance coming down. Looks like we're testing it today. I really want us to get back over this 20-day moving average for Cardano. It's been 3 times as resistance. If we can get back over that, be looking good for Cardano as well. But Cardano always looks good. Cardano always looks good. Let's be honest. Like, Cardano's pretty much been going sideways since February. It's been holding this $1 level of support 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times now, with the wicks actually getting, I mean, the bounce back actually getting better and better each time here, right? So, should I sell my car and buy Shiba Inu? Michael, you should not sell your car and buy Shiba Inu. Not financial advice. Not financial advice. But I wouldn't recommend selling your car to buy any crypto, because you need a car. Unless you have some backup or you can ride your bike somewhere and you don't mind not having a car, I wouldn't sell your car. But I assume you're being sarcastic here because you know my thoughts on Shiba Inu. But trick question, I wouldn't do that for any crypto, not even Ethereum. I wouldn't even sell my car for my own damn wife. I wouldn't sell my car for my own damn wife. So that should answer your question, okay? May 20, Cal J with the $5 super chat says May 18 high to May 23rd low for time zone on seller. So May 18 high to May 23rd low for time zone on seller. What time frame are we looking at, Cal? What time frame? What time frame are we looking at? I assume maybe the daily, maybe the 4 hour. So you said, hold on. Let me do this. I haven't done this. I haven't used this fib time zone. So May, what you said, May 18 high. So right here. Right here. Take right there. To May 23rd low. Guess it doesn't really matter what time zone, I guess. So right here. Okay, what are we looking at here? What are we looking at here? Dude, I've never used this thing. You got to give me a little bit more. I need a tutorial. I need a damn tutorial how to use this thing. What is this telling me here? I tried for you, man. I've never, like I said, I've never used the fib time zones. I don't know what that's telling me. Something about time zones. If someone could explain that to me, let me know. All right, Bitcoin, new daily open, 34,700. We are now pumping to the upside. What will we do here? What will we do here? The hell doesn't even tell you. I don't know what that tells me. I'm just as confused as you guys, so don't get me wrong. We have to break 35,000 for the helmet. But it's the new day. Let's go look at our new day real quick for BTC. Look at that 4-hour candle for BTC. That is pretty sexy there. Pretty sexy, if you ask me.
Can you please look at XR?
Man, Gonzo said it means put the helmet on. Nice daily candle there for Bitcoin, though. We actually, if you zoom in real quick, let me see if we eclipsed those previous highs. We did. We barely eclipsed those previous highs right there. So I like it. I like it a lot. We just eclipsed this candle and this candle highs as far as the candle bodies. So that's good to see. Now, we'll see where this next candle ends up, but I like that price action. I like that price action a lot, if you ask me. Getting super close to that resistance. We'll see if Bitcoin touches it. We're looking like we're on our way. We're on our way to test it during the stream tonight. Will it be helmet time? Get the helmet. The helmet's ready to go. It's been charging here all stream. All stream. What's up, Alex? Wes said, always love the streams and freaking like Andrea. Thank you, Wes. Appreciate it, my man. I ate too many fries today. I ate way too many fries. At work today, I was just so hungry. I was just digging out the fries right out of the thing. You guys saw I had another one before the stream today. I actually had to go throw it away because I didn't want to see you guys see me eating another fry and making fun of me. So I threw it away before the stream. You know, I was just really stressed today. You guys see I was on Indeed too. I married her because she looks good. I married her because she looks good. I married Eth because she goes down pretty good. She goes down pretty good, but when she goes up, she's even better. But either way she goes, hey, if she goes sideways, she goes sideways. I mean, gives her the flexibility to go either way. So, thanks for the $5 super chat, Neil. Michael with the €2.29 super chat said, "Can you look at XRP?" Yes, we can look at XRP just for you. Just because you said please. Just because you said please, I will look at XRP for you. If you didn't say please, I would have denied you. Your ICP mad pumping right now, Air Jordan. Yeah, everything's probably pumping right now. This is what happens when Bitcoin goes up. Altcoins go nuts. It's the name of the game, right? XRP. We'll look at XRP in just a second, my man. Let's see where Bitcoin goes here. 34,810 for Bitcoin. Yo. If Jordan becomes a trillionaire tonight, no more streaming probably. If I was a trillionaire, I generally enjoy doing this, guys. I'm dead serious. Like, even if I was like super wealthy, I think I would probably still stream. Maybe not every night. And when I say super wealthy, if I was like if I was like a I wouldn't say multi-millionaire. If I was like a 100 millionaire, then maybe I probably wouldn't stream every night.
Do you think XHV has bottoms today? They had a recent hacking attempt that freaked people out. It's all
Hold on. All right. Bitcoin's cooling back right now. Let me go look at XRP for you guys before we get too carried away, because like, you know, I get too carried away. Every single day I get too carried away. Sometimes we get carried away about relationships. Sometimes we get carried away about other YouTubers. Sometimes we get carried away about the stupidest freaking things. What else do we get carried away? We get carried away about sometimes sports. There's so many things we get carried away. McDubs. food, coffee.
Forecast for Origin Protocol? Thanks.
Yeah. All right, XRP. Having a nice day like every other altcoin. Who would have thought it? Who would have thought it? But if we look here, I mean, XRP, did it necessarily bounce off a level that, we expected to? Not really. All right, if you look down, I mean, bounced right here. I guess you had some previous resistance back there. I mean, that's really it, though. That's really all you're looking at. I mean, you bounced off that level. You're doing all right now. You're making higher lows. Higher lows. We go to the 4-hour time frame, making some nice higher lows. I mean, for me, I mean, if XRP can make a new higher high than this high here, which is also pretty big previous support back there, get back over that level, make another higher high. All right, you might be making some momentum here, but you got to get back over 68 cents here for XRP, at least in the short term. All right, you get back over 68 cents though. I mean, you just look up. You don't have much resistance until probably about 79 cents. So let's get back over 68 cents. So that's the main key here for XRP at the moment. Bitcoin pulling back a little bit. Probably expected, right? We talked about how the hourly RSI was a little bit overbought. Sorry. Maybe we cool it down here, and then we continue up in a second, right?
How much money do you currently have in your bank account? Can you give me some money, please?
That was a funny question, man. Guys, I've been struggling. It's the bear market, right? It's the bear market. So I had to get a job in McDubs. Now, like I said, I started off as a cashier. I was making minimum wage, right? I was making minimum wage. I actually got a 50 cent raise. Actually, no, I got $1 raise to be a drive-through, and then after actually only on my 5th day, I got another $1 raise to be a supervisor. So, my bank account's getting back up there. But I can only really afford to buy crypto with my raise. So I can only afford, an extra 2 Cardano a day right now. So it's tough times. It's tough times in the bear market, guys. Tough times. We'll see if I become a manager. I would get another $1 raise. XRP, ICP is probably right now. Yeah, we looked at our ICP already, man. ICP is going absolutely insane, Michael. But appreciate the super chat, man. Philip said, do you think XHV has bottomed today? They had a recent hacking attempt that freaked people out, but now it's all good. XHV. I don't really know much about it, man. I don't know about this hacking thing. So they had a hacking thing that made a dump. 2 Cardano an hour. Yes, sorry. I can buy 2 Cardano an hour approximately. You look right here, Haven Protocol. Oh man, I love some of you guys' chats. Like some people just don't get my sarcasm at all, and I think it's literally hilarious. Anyways, Haven Protocol. I mean, you wicked below all your previous lows, but it looks like you came back down and then held support at your previous wick low from all the way back here. So is this necessarily the bottom? Well, you better damn hope so. You're oversold on the 4-hour. You're probably oversold in the daily. Yeah, I mean, heavily oversold in the daily time frame. If this was going to be a low, this will be it. The problem is you break this level here, you really got nothing else to look for, right? You're in black screen territory to the downside, which is what you definitely don't want. So you better hope this is the bottom. But like I said, you're oversold on every time frame, not the weekly, but the daily and below. So you better hope that's the low. And you should bounce to the upside. But yeah, really not much to comment on that, man. I mean, that thing is just getting absolutely hammered right now. Nothing new. Why would you buy that? Willie said, "Why the hell would you buy that?" Oh man, that's straight up brutal, man. That's straight up brutal. Hey Jordan, great stream. can you clear a forecast for Origin Protocol? Yes. Let me pull my crystal ball out here, and we'll look at Origin Protocol real quick. Hold on. Let me get going here. So Origin Protocol, if you look here on the daily time frame, it looks like it did have a nice double bottom action here on the daily time frame. Hold on, let me keep rubbing here. I'm losing my sight. There we go. Nice double bottom here on the daily time frame chart. No, but in all seriousness, I'm gonna keep the crystal. I'm gonna get rid of the crystal ball here. We did get like a nice double bottom there. You bounced off your previous highs here from February, which looks pretty good. It's something that we've seen a lot from a bunch of different altcoins. Now, what are we really waiting for here? Well, do we have some type of downtrend, resistance line? Yeah, we do. We do. We do. I mean, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 resistances on that trend line. So you really just got to get back over that, right? You get back over that, you'll be looking good to go. But until then, right, we're waiting patiently for that next move to the upside. That's really all it comes down to right now. Oh man, all the new people are like, yes, a lot of new people that come into the stream, they don't get it, but if you stick around enough, eventually you'll start to understand a lot of the inside jokes that we have on the stream. We have a lot of inside jokes, hence the crystal ball and all that stuff, the McDubs, right? And for anyone that's new to the stream, we like to have fun in the stream. Like looking at charts can be fun. That's what we do for almost 3 hours straight. But you got to add a little fun to it, especially when Bitcoin is being super boring like it has been for the last couple months, right? You got to have a little fun with it. So stick around long enough, you'll get some of the inside jokes. Or maybe someone can explain them to you. But first shit. How much money do you currently have in your bank account? Can you give me some money, please? Let me think about that.
No.
All right. So Andre said, any thoughts on Polkadot? It is down 30%. It is down 30% for the past week and not recovered compared to most altcoins. Let's see. Polkadot. Polkadot. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on for Polkadot. Yeah, I mean Polkadot didn't have the best day today. Polkadot definitely didn't have the best day today. Compared to different other alts. I personally don't know why it's been struggling so much. It looks decent on the charts, right? You got some nice bullish divergence here on the daily time frame, right? Which should, in theory, push it back up to the upside, especially with Bitcoin doing well. Now, this isn't the right Polkadot chart. God. That Polkadot chart always pulls up, but it's the same thing on this chart, right? You got bullish divergence here. It's always the fake Polkadot chart, guys. You guys always know the fake Polkadot chart pokes up. But the fake Polkadot chart pokes up. Come on now. Give me some credit there. I didn't even do that on purpose. Anyways, you got bullish divergence here in the daily. It should be doing better than it is, especially with Bitcoin having a couple bullish days in a row here, right? It's just not. It's just not. And I don't know if it's because of necessarily, we've seen other coins just have more hype, right? Ethereum, Cardano, just having more hype than Polkadot right now. I don't know. I don't know why it's lagging behind. There's probably something behind it. But it should be performing like the other altcoins. Now, if you look, the big resistance it needs to get back over. If it can get back over 1697, you should get back over that. You should get back over that, and you got to confirm that as support, and you should be looking good, right? That's kind of your swing level here. Previous support, previous resistance. If you can get back over that, confirm that as support, you should be looking good with the daily, really bullish divergence, right? So that's really that, man. It's really that, dude. What do you think of Telcoin? Bullish news coming. I like Telcoin, man. I really like me some Telcoin. Really like some Telcoin. We can look at it right now. I'll wait for Bitcoin to wake up. Bitcoin. Wake up, man. Wake up. But Telcoin. We looking at the double bottom there still. Hasn't really bounced since then. It's kind of been struggling a little bit. You know, we know the resistance you want to get back above is 2.7 cents on the daily time frame. If we zoom in a little bit, see if we have maybe any clues here. I mean, we had nice 4-hour divergence there that did push it back up to the upside temporarily. But will we get that, you know, confirmed, you know, continue move to the upside? That's kind of a wait and see at the moment. But let me just see if... No, you didn't break that. So yeah, I mean, it's a patient wait and see. Patient wait and see. If we know with a lot of these alts, it's not necessarily at a resistance right now per se. But as we know, if Bitcoin continues up, Telcoin will probably continue up as well. If not, well, Telcoin probably continues down, right? Sometimes it's as simple as that, guys. Sometimes it's as simple as that. Chili's. Buy Chili's. Fibonacci. You want the Fibonacci on Chili's? Is that your kind way of saying check Chili's Fibonacci? Well then, wish granted, my man. Wish granted. Let's take the Fib time zones. I don't know how to use the Fib time zones. Once again, if anyone wants to teach me, let me know. I could probably just YouTube it because, like I said, you can find out anything on YouTube. Anything on YouTube. Fibonacci's. Well, if we look at our swing high to our swing low, it seems like that the old 0.236 seems to be our big resistance there on the Fibonacci. You can see right here, once, twice, 3 times, 4 times.
Can we look at Pondi?
You got to get back over that 0.236 right now. I mean, you're not even close. Not even close to that. So you got a lot of work to do. A lot of work to do to get back to that 236 at like 34 cents, right? 4-hour time frame looks like you got a nice, actually, ascending triangle that could be possibly forming here on the, like I said, on the 4-hour time frame. If we actually take it like this, making higher lows while getting resistance, getting support on the same side on the top side. So, you know, maybe some type of ascending triangle could be forming here, depending on how you draw this, right? I mean, you could technically draw it like this too. So we'll see if this ends up breaking out, but could be looking pretty decent. We'll wait and see. What's Bitcoin doing? Pulling back to retest 34,400. I would like to hold this as support. Even if we don't, though, even if we don't hold this line of support, guys, we could still come back down and retest this previous our rising wedge high and then bounce back up, right? But keep in mind, hourly probably needs to cool off a little bit here. So won't be surprised if maybe we see, you know, 1, 2, 3, even 4 red candles here. 4-hour candles to the downside to cool off that RSI. The Mac Daddy pump. The Mac Daddy pump. Kind of this shirt and hat combo makes me look like a freaking what's it called? A redneck. Doesn't it? Don't I look like a redneck? Especially when I'm wearing my hat like this. I look like a redneck. Can we look at Pondi? Will it recover one day? Depends on BTC, right? All the altcoins are all struggling. Now, Pond. What's Pondi? Hold on. Pondi? Do you mean pond? I'm going to assume you mean Marlin Pond. Because I don't know what Pondi is. Unless you mean Pundi. But we looked at Pundi earlier, so I'm going to look at Pond for you. Will Pond recover? It will recover when Bitcoin recovers. It looks almost the same as every other alt. Right? Trying to create some type of double bottom action, you know, some type of double bottom. You just got to get that next impulse to the upside. That's all. That's all. I mean, you got nothing on the no divergences that you can really look at there. You had bullish divergence on the 4-hour. It already played out though. So we'll see if that continues up. Other than that, not a lot on this, right? Not a lot on this. You're just trying to get that bullish momentum to the upside. You just got to break. I mean, you just look up. You just got to break. I'd probably say right about to here is the big level. At about 7 cents, right? Gonna go over 7 cents. That's all it comes down to. I mean, you tested it once and twice, got rejected. But like I said before, like these W patterns on these alts are all there. You just got to break these resistances to confirm them. Just got to break all those resistances, guys. That's about it, man. That's about it. I look like a redneck. I'm a redneck. You look like Jake Gyllenhaal. You look like Jake Gyllenhaal. Jordan's new name, Ernest, goes to McDonald's. Yeah. Look homeless. This dude said I look homeless. The more the hat curve, the more the redneck. Like this. You look like an undercover at a festival. Dude, you guys are killing me right now. Someone said I look homeless, and someone says I look like a undercover cop at a festival. I'm having a good time tonight. I am having a great time tonight. This is awesome. Thanks, Kloof, Matt, Williams, Max, Big Boss, Charbel, CDS, Kyle, Javid, Roy, Kim, Digital. Just to name a few people that just subscribed. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the fam. Hope you become regulars to the fam as we Bitcoin tries to recover here and continue back up to the upside. That's the main goal here, as we know. Get Bitcoin back to the upside. When wife changing money, sell your Shiba for some ETH, right? Even if it's like 1/1,000,000th of a Shiba, you definitely can do that. What's up, Creighton? You said Bitcoin is up, so I take it it's not the end of the world today. Get past options. It's all good until a red candle. Then it's all bad. You get the Matic on the dip. I didn't get Matic, right? I know I was talking about picking up some Matic. I didn't get any Matic. I guess I was being a little bit too overpatient. It's like I always say, guys, you can be greedy to the downside. You also can be greedy to the upside, which I was being with Matic. I was being a little greedy to the downside. But hey, like I always said, if I didn't catch the levels that I wanted to buy at, I wasn't going to buy. So, but yeah, you're exactly right, Creighton. I mean, everyone's super happy today. Everyone's super bullish. Everyone's, so super excited in the chat. It's okay to be positive, right? It's okay to have some positivity. Positivity is what makes the world go round, in my opinion. But stay the course. Stay the course for Bitcoin. Don't super invest. We got to break this downwards resistance, and we might, depending on how you draw this trend line, we might have gotten rejected on it, right? Obviously, it didn't touch it on my chart, but you might have drawn this line a little bit differently, and we might have rejected off of it. So we get back over this purple line, though, which we could do tonight. I would be very, very happy if we could wake up to a Bitcoin that's, over this trend line here. That would be super bullish. But, we got a lot of work to do on Captain BTC. Hey, Air Jordan, did the Bears show up tonight? Nope, the Bears are at home. Bears are at home. Zzzt. Actually, they were, zzzt. And they got the costumes off today. Where's all my Bears in the chat? I know you guys are in here. I know you guys got the bull. You guys are bulls today. You guys took off your bear costumes. But it's all right. You can admit it, right? Where are my Bears in the chat? Like I said, bulls and bears, we are all friends in here. We are all friends. We don't judge. We're the only stream that I strive on for being both a home for the bears and the bulls. Now, you're going to have more people being bulls, right? Because that's just the nature of crypto YouTube, right? You're going to have more bulls. But the bears can come in here and live too, right? We're an open zoo that strives to only live off McDonald's and only live off Speedway Coffee, right? Not Dunkin', because screw them. They wouldn't give me that sponsorship. Just kidding. I still love Dunkin'. I just can't afford it during a bear market. So, Jordan, what's up, brother? Thank you for your content. We love you. The Super Doge family. What's up, Jerry? Did you know there's actually a Mama Doge? Someone actually sent that to me on Twitter. I forget who it was, but someone tweeted at me that there was a Mama Doge. I actually retweeted it. So there's now I think there's a Papa Doge, a Mama Doge, a Baby Doge, a Super Doge, which is just like Doge, dressed up as a superhero, and Doge. So we got the whole trio in there now. It's freaking ridiculous. Freaking ridiculous, if you ask me. Where's my bears? Where's my bears? Hold on, I gotta go up in the chat. I know I wanna. I don't see any bears. Oh, Patrick's a bear. What's up, Pat? I know you're a bear, but we're still all friends in here. What's up, Tall Mug? You're a bear right now. You said 31.4 retest. I agree, man. We probably go back up and retest this. We probably come back down and retest this. I wouldn't really call that a bear, though. Mars is a bear. What's up, man? What's up, man? Don't be mad if I pet you. Mad if I pet you. Man. The Bears. Hot Doge as well. Is a hot Doge, Jazz? Seriously? It's a freaking hot Doge? Is the whole fam in here now? The whole fam, the Doge fam. Bears versus Bulls poll? Alright, we'll do that today. Wait, what was the poll I did yesterday? Hold on. Guys, what was the poll that I did yesterday when we were down here? What was the poll that I did? You guys remember where I told you guys if tomorrow we're up here, it would be completely opposite? What was the poll that I did? Oh, crap. I did some poll yesterday where I literally said, guys, tomorrow if we're at like 34K, this is going to be the exact opposite scenario. I forget what I did, and I can't remember. But if you guys can remember, let me know. And I'll do the same poll and watch the answers will be the exact opposite. Oh, it's for the inverse chart? For the inverse chart? You guys ruined that yesterday with the inverse chart. I wanted everyone to answer truthfully, and then everyone's like, wait, isn't that just the inverse chart? Isn't that the inverse chart? Jordan, isn't that the inverse chart? Guys, that's just the inverse chart. You guys killed me yesterday. Hi, I am a new bear to your stream. Well, welcome. We'll take care of you, right? You guys, you'll get 3 McDoubles a day. If you're really good, we'll give you a 6-piece McNugget. But the ice cream machine is broken, as you usually know. You probably should be used to it now. But we'll take good care of you. Don't worry. What do you think of Stellar in the long, please? Well, from a bearish perspective, no. For Stellar, on the daily time frame, you look at Stella. The Doge chat. The Doge. No, Stella looks fine. I mean, you're testing a previous resistance, previous support, and trying to hold it as support, right? That's really all you're doing right now, at least on the daily, right? You don't have any bullish divergence, no bearish divergence. 4-hour time frame, not really showing much. I mean, I guess you can maybe say that you're in maybe some type of ascending triangle here for Stellar as well. Now we just talked about that for a different coin, but you can see you're making higher lows, same rejection on your top side for the most part. Ascending triangle, if this was to play out, we'll say if Bitcoin does break to the upside, you'll probably see XLM, or Stellar I should call it, break up to the upside as well, which would give you a target of approximately about 33.8 cents, right? That's only if Bitcoin breaks out to the upside, though. That's kind of what I'm seeing. So we'll see if it happens. If you break down, probably look for a retest of 22.9, right? All right, Bitcoin. We get another run here. Looks like we're going up to retest 34,700 again as we freaking speak. Helmet will go on if we break 35,000, guys. And why 35,000? Because that's going to be us breaking this downwards resistance. So I don't want to get too ahead of ourselves. I don't want to throw in the helmet and then just instantly get rejected from that trend line. We got to have a reason to actually put the helmet on, right? So keep that in mind. Joe said, "I'll gladly pay you Tuesday for a cheeseburger today." Creighton said, hey, I'm from Chicago. Bulls and Bears are beloved. Hey, that's actually pretty funny. You got the Chicago Bulls and the Chicago Bears. That's actually really funny. Holy crap. Wow, that is freaking awesome. Wow. That is that... Wow, that actually just blew my mind. Holy crap. The Chicago Bulls and the Chicago Bears are both from Chicago. Wow, that is freaking crazy. Bears don't fight Bulls. They hug it out in this town. Exactly. But wow, that actually just blew my mind. Thank you for bringing that to my attention, Creighton. I'm going to use that in everyday life now. You'll probably hear that joke a couple times from me on stream. Because why? It's kind of a dad joke. That's pretty freaking awesome, though. Holy crap. I am a bear. Didn't get the wimpy reference. Justin Fields. Yeah, Justin Fields would be good. Creighton, I'm taking Mac Jones all day, my man. I wanted the Pats to make Mac Jones. I actually like Mac Jones better than Justin Fields. Now, that's not bias. In my pre-draft evaluations, I'm a big football fan. I know pretty much every player on every team. Same thing with basketball, right? But I was a huge fan of Mac Jones. I think Mac Jones would be better than Justin Fields. But just my personal opinion, right? Just my personal opinion. But we'll see who's right. Just like with charts, I'm not always right. Clearly not everyone's right on draft analysis because everyone's always wrong. Matt C said, how could we have seen that before? Call me Mr. Obvious. Matt C. I never saw that before. Like that actually literally blew my mind. And I'm not just kidding. Michael Jordan is Satoshi.
How could we not have seen that before? Call me Mr. Obvious.
I'm old enough to make grandma jokes. I don't think I'm old enough to make grandpa jokes. I think my jokes are definitely in the dad joke territory. I went from being like the cool jokester to now being like a dad jokester. In probably like 2 or 3 years, I'll probably be a grandpa jokester. And then I'll just no one will laugh at my jokes. So that's pretty much how my life trajectory is going to go over the next couple of years. All right, BTC. Come on, 34,700. Why are we getting so much resistance here? Let's look left real quick. If we have any crazy resistance in that area, I guess we do. We have previous support like way back here. So I guess it kind of makes some sense. But I don't think it's any crazy resistance. So we should be moving up. It's just this hourly. If this hourly RSI wasn't so high, I think, we would have been moved by now. I think there's probably just a lot of people taking profits because they're looking at this saying, oh, this is high, we should probably take some profits, because the RSI is the most useful indicator in my opinion, in a lot of people's opinion, right? It's probably the most used indicator by anyone, just because it is so useful. So a lot of people looking at it means a lot of people taking profits when it gets high. That's probably what's happening right now. Also, people taking profits because we're getting right close to this resistance that everyone and their mother is looking at as well. So we're probably going to have a lot of resistance at this level. But if somehow, some way, we can just get a big green dildo up past this resistance, we're going to be golden. But we got to wait and see. That is... it is... Hey, guys, what is it? What is it? It is what it is, right? It is what it is. Jordan is the bull of the bull of the bulls. Yes, that's true. That's very true. DJ Rich said, seems crazy, but every time I watch you, the price of Bitcoin goes up. Go figure. I just keep on dollar cost averaging every week. I don't know what stream you're watching, man, but I feel like every time I'm live, Bitcoin doesn't do anything. This is kind of an anomaly today. I literally pressed, like, all right, before I pressed live on stream, we were right here, right? And actually had the title as Bitcoin's in a bearish pattern. And then I changed the title because Bitcoin was like, nope. And just absolutely crushed it to the upside here. And got resistance here. I was like, all right, we're going to have some resistance. Bitcoin said, nope. And then broke that next resistance again. Most likely, just because the RSI is oversold, Bitcoin's probably going to say, nope. And go up to 35,300 here. But we'll have to wait and see. But should be exciting to see what Bitcoin does. But usually we do absolutely nothing on stream. This was kind of an anomaly today. Definitely kind of an anomaly today, which is good to see. Coin Kohler said, watch Jordan for 2 months, and it crashed every day. Yeah, pretty much. Are you Satoshi? I am Satoshi. I am Satoshi Nakamoto. 34,800. All right, there it is. We're getting close, awfully close to that 35,000 mark. We're inching up there slowly. Michael said, let's get our Air Boy Jordan 1,000 likes. Smash likes. How many likes are we at right now? We better at least be at 600. Oh, wow. We're at 833 already, and I haven't asked for likes this whole stream. Thank you, guys. Thanks for the support. I never really asked for likes on my stream. I bet if I did, it would actually help the stream a lot more. I probably asked like once or stream, but I got a bunch of people in the chat that asked for them for me. So, I mean, thank you guys for do that. I don't even ask them to do that. They just do that for me, which is awesome support. I don't thank you guys enough for the support. But it really does mean a lot, and it definitely helps. So thank you guys. Just one more shout out to my second channel. If you guys want to check it out, links in the description. I talk about stupid things. Just another shout out to that, just to get some more people because a bunch of people kept asking me, Jordan, when's your second channel coming out? Well, I released it yesterday. Like I said, links in the description. If you guys want to go check out that, I'm going to be talking about stupid things that I talk about on stream here, or I say that I can't talk about on stream on here, over there. All right. Come on, inch up like a little inchworm here. Like a little inchworm. Support like a jockstrap. Pretty much, man. Cheaper and less buggy. Coin Kohler said, in your defense, Jordan, it's been good for the last week or so. Thank you, man. Proud Gamer said, I was going to sell at the beginning of the stream, but didn't. Yeah, I mean, it was looking a little bearish, and when I first pressed go live, or not when I pressed go live, when I pressed schedule the stream. It was looking a little bearish there, but definitely changed pretty quick. I mean, I think we were right at this for support. I think we were right here. I mean, we got a nice 7% bounce there, so not too bad. I mean, overall in the last couple of days, I mean, you look at this from what it is. I mean, just from yesterday, we're up approximately about 16%, which is definitely significant. But when you zoom out, I mean, we got a lot of work to do. Here. When you zoom out, I mean, we're still below a lot of resistance, but we're definitely making the right steps right now. We just need to keep chipping away. Keep chipping away here. Keep the bulls chipping away. ETH about to hit 2,000. Yeah, look at ETH. There we go. 1988 for ETH. 2037 is the next resistance I'm looking at for Captain Ethereum. All right, we got general Bitcoin, Captain Ethereum, major Cardano. The whole crew is in the house right now. Cardano, ooh, look at Cardano about to break this downwards resistance, it looks like. 133 for Cardano, so could see a pretty decent move here for Cardano, possibly up to maybe 140 or so, if we can confirm this breakout here. Damn, Bitcoin just wants to tease us right now. It's teasing us. It's teasing us, man. Let's friggin' go, ETH. 35K incoming, 41 minutes. What is that? Because that's where I'm going to go off. Michael Burry calling a crypto crash. You know how many guys called a crypto crash? All right. You know how many, I might have to do a stream about that one day. Maybe I'll do that one day this week if Bitcoin's being boring, right? I'm going to go look at everyone that has called crypto stupid, called crypto a scam, called crypto a Ponzi, saying Bitcoin's going to crash, saying Bitcoin's never going to go up again, all in this range. I'm going to go look at all the people that talked crap about Bitcoin all down here and see everyone that they were wrong, okay? Anyone that's saying Bitcoin's going to crash, Bitcoin's going to zero, Bitcoin sucks, Bitcoin's a Ponzi, Bitcoin's a scam, they're just saying that because like I said, what do people do in life? It's no longer you like or dislike something. It's I agree or disagree. So if people don't agree with something, they're going to say it's stupid. They're going to say it's a Ponzi. They're going to call it a bunch of names. Doesn't mean they know what they're talking about, right? So if I see another completely irrelevant person say Bitcoin sucks, it's just going to piss me off because most of these people have no idea what they're talking about. They just look at the price. They see it's down 50% in the last month, and they're like, oh, Bitcoin's going to crash. Thanks, Captain Obvious. It's like, Jesus. And most of the people that, talk crap about Bitcoin too, are most of the wealthy people, most of like the millionaires and billionaires that talk crap about Bitcoin. They're just salty because they didn't buy in the beginning. Kind of like that one guy that I cannot stand. All he does is sit on Twitter all day and bash Bitcoin. You would think someone that's rich has something better to do than just sit on Twitter and bash Bitcoin. You guys know who I'm talking about? The guy on Twitter who literally tweets like 10 times a day about freaking Bitcoin. Who's that guy on Twitter? He's like a freaking huge guy on Twitter. All he does is sit on there 10 times, 15 times a day, replying to everyone why Bitcoin sucks. It's like you have nothing better to do with your time than to just sit there and bash Bitcoin and pump gold. It's that guy who freaking it's that guy who loves freaking gold, which if you like gold, that's fine. That's fine. Go over to your gold. There's no reason to come over and bash Bitcoin. What is that doing for you? It's Peter Schiff. Peter Schiff. It's like, dude, you have nothing better to do with your time. Go invest in your gold. Go enjoy your 10% gains per year, okay? While I sit over here and make my 1,000% gains on average per year, okay? Just saying. That guy's been talking to... I know I'm going on a rant right now about Peter Schiff. That guy's literally been talking crap about Bitcoin and been hyping up gold while this whole time he could have just invested in Bitcoin and made exponentially amount more money with Bitcoin than he would have without freaking gold. Man, freaking Peter Schiff, dude. Like, no one pisses me off than looking at someone's tweet and seeing Peter. He's under. You look at any bullish tweet that's by some significant figure in the world, you'll always see Peter Schiff as the first freaking reply talking crap. He pisses me off so freaking much. Pisses me off so much. And that's just coming from someone who's passionate about crypto. So I'm not gonna say he's like a bad person. It's just like, dude, you got nothing better to do? Seriously? Watch you every AM, PM. Hilarious and all the vibes. Thank you, Aaron. Appreciate it. I know I'm going on a rant about Peter Schiff, but, it is what it is. Michael Burry said, calling a crypto crash. Michael Burry calling a crypto crash. Yeah, he's another one of those. Can I get a roll tide, please? Thank you. Shout out to the Crimson Tide. The Crimson Tide. Alabama's always so freaking good, man. They're always so freaking good. You guys are always good every single year. He loves Bitcoin. He just can't admit it. Yeah, it's funny though. His son loves Bitcoin. His son loves freaking Bitcoin. And that's the hilarious part about Peter Schiff, right? His son's like a Bitcoin maxi. And then you got Peter Schiff talking crap. It's always Peter Schiff, right? Replying to a bullish tweet. And then you look under it, it's always his son replying to Peter Schiff's tweet, talking bullish about Bitcoin. It's freaking hilarious. It's freaking hilarious. Yeah. Dude, I never even look at gold. Like, hold on, let me try to bring up gold here. I honestly never have even looked up gold before. I assume it's probably in... What's the gold ticker here? Is it this one right here? Is this gold? All right, let's look at... like, you can't even compare this. All right, Peter Schiff probably started talking about... I'm not sure when Peter Schiff started talking about Bitcoin. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Let's say Peter Schiff started talking crap about Bitcoin. Let's just say in 2015, right? I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. I'll give him the exact low in 2015. He probably started talking crap over here, but you know, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Let's say 2015. Gold has went up, not even 2x. I don't know if this is the right thing, guys. Let me know if this is not the right gold chart. I don't know if it is or not. I don't pay attention to gold. At its highs, it went up about 94%. Right now, it's up 67%. 67%. Is this the right gold chart? Let me know. All the goldies in here. Is this the right gold chart? It was back in 2013. He was talking about Bitcoin. Why is it good? All right, guys. And I'm not trying to be an absolute dick here. I'm not trying to be a dick. But like for everyone that's always saying it's good to hold gold, it's good to hold gold. Like even if you take gold from its low in 2015, it's only up 68% right now, right? So in 6 years, and I'll call it 5.5 years, this is up 69%. 69%. It's always 69%. Let's go look at what Bitcoin is up since December of 2015, just for comparison. And Peter Schiff, he probably is a advisor to a bunch of people, telling people not to buy Bitcoin. Probably. Let's go compare, just for time's sake. All right. Let's take December of 2015. Like I said, this is just purely hypothetical. I don't know when he started talking crap about Bitcoin. Bitcoin is approximately up about 10,245% in the same time frame. So one hasn't even done a 2x. One has done over 100x. Just saying. Now I'm going to leave it at that. Irvin. Don't put too many exclamation points, man. No one wants to look at Ethereum Classic, man. Silver was twice its current price 10 years ago. Yeah, BTC is a scam. It hasn't done 100x. LOL, ETC is trash. It's like, he said, Jordan, stop looking at gold. Let's look at Ethereum Classic. Do so. Bitcoin will never go to zero unless they shut down the electricity. Yeah, it's not. 1,000x, whatever, 1,000x. You guys get the point, though. You guys get the point. Be right back. I gotta go take a quick ETC. No, I can look at the guy who always talk crap to you. I can look at ETC for you, man. I wasn't trying to be a dick. It's just like, I mean, if you come in and say, Jordan, stop looking at gold. Look at ETC with like 1,000 exclamation points. It's like, come on, man. Ethereum Classic. Let's look at Ethereum Classic. Who wants to look at Ethereum Classic? Let's freaking see. The ultimate Robinhood coin that only pumped because it was on Robinhood. Let's look at Ethereum Classic, all right? Why is this... Hold on. I need to find a good chart for Ethereum Classic. I guess we'll look at Kraken. Let's look at old Kraken, shall we? On the daily. So, Ethereum Classic on the daily time frame. You look right here. it didn't really bounce off like any significant level. Just kind of, you got oversold on the daily time frame, so that's why you bounced, right? That's why you bounced. Yeah, that's why you bounced there. If you disagree, hit the dislike button. Yeah, exactly. Like we said, Bears, the dislike button is more of a disagree button nowadays, right? Nowadays on any social media, it's not a dislike and like, it's a agree and disagree button. That's what we talked about yesterday. That was pretty funny. I went on a big rant about that yesterday too. I'll save that for the second channel, okay? I'll save that. It's a good topic. I'm actually going to write that down. It's a great topic for the second channel. Anyways, Ethereum Classic didn't really bounce off any significant area. You just got oversold in the daily time frame. The level to really watch here for ETH Classic, it's really the swing level, right? Is your previous high here, previous support before you dipped. If you can come back over right around $50, right about that psychological level of $50, you get back over that, confirm that as support, you should be looking good. Until then, it's really just a wait and see game. You zoom in on the 4 hour, I mean, you're making higher lows, but other than that, you don't really have any confirmed pattern really going on here for the most part. I mean, maybe you already broke out of some sort of, maybe it's kind of a stretch, but some sort of symmetrical triangle or something like that, but that's a stretch, right? Really what it comes down to on the daily is getting back over $50 for ETH Classic at the moment, which actually makes sense. It's right where your 20-day EMA is also. So pretty critical level there, man. What is BTC doing? What is BTC doing? Silver to 7. Let's see. Oh, Neil, you want Bank of Canada? I got you, my guy Neil. Here you go.
Basically, Bitcoin is clearly a scam. Cryptocurrency is clearly an idiot with no common sense. And scientifically speaking, according to a study at the Bank of Canada, more people who are financially illiterate invest in Bitcoin.
Some people actually thought I was talking right there. No, that wasn't actually me. Okay, that wasn't actually me. I was trying, but it wasn't actually me. Mohammed, Nemo, Chris, Faber, Crypto Club, It's Remy, Glossy, Martin, Flipper, Cronus, and Post World. A couple people that just recently subscribed. Thanks for subscribing, guys. Hope you guys stick around for a good amount of time. Bitcoin is chilling like a villain right now as we're kind of chilling right below previous resistance. Looks like we actually went up. Damn, I missed it, I think. Bitcoin actually went up to about 35,000 and actually got rejected right there. We got rejected right at that resistance and pulled back a little bit.
Great job, dear thumbs up, dear thumbs up.
1,000 likes. Wow, guys. Thank you for 1,000 likes. That's some super awesome support. Thank you, guys. Thanks, Mike, for the shout out. As always, hope you're drinking those beers. Drinking those beers, as we say in Boston. Drinking those beers as we watch the shorts get liquidated. Shout out to all my Bostoners out there. I bet there's a bunch of Bostoners right now watching the stream. Watching the little old stream right now. We got 2,000 people in here still as Bitcoin's chilling. It's like I said, chilling like a villain. Probably because we're at some pretty close resistance. Like I said, guys, we break this downwards resistance. Expect a pretty nice move for Bitcoin here. You can see last time we broke this, and we got a pretty significant move all the way up to our red box of resistance up here towards 40,000. So I would probably expect something similar to that, just because, like, if you look at our daily time frame, I mean, we got tons of room to run up here on the daily RSI. So our medium-term time frames, we got tons of room to run up. So might not happen right away, right? Could take us a couple days, could take us a couple weeks. But if we can break that resistance, I do expect a retest of 40,000. But we always can get rejected here and then come back down and retest this either green box of holy support, right? Oh, holy support. Or get support on this yellow support line coming down to. Oh. Got to practice my singing voice, guys. I've actually been practicing. Trying to make my voice a little bit better. It's not very good. But I will be good. I am very determined to be able to be a good singer It's one of the things I wanted to do in life. I just never really tried. So, dude sounds like the obscene said, dude sounds like Sid from the Ice Age. That's hilarious, man. That made my day. That literally made my day. Thank you for that hilarious saying there. That's awesome.
Remember us when you have a million subs, bro.
Remember us when you have a million subs. Thank you, Christine. We got to hit 100K first. We got to hit 100K first. My goal for the end of this year is 100K. That's my goal for the end of this year, and I think we could easily do it. I mean, it's gonna obviously the last couple weeks have been a little slow for Bitcoin. Usually when Bitcoin's going slow and it's a little, we don't get as many new viewers in here. But if Bitcoin does start picking up again, if altcoins start picking up again, I think 100K is a realistic target. So that's my goal. I have high goals for myself. So that's what I'm aiming for here. That's what I'm aiming for. It's a chore, George. Dude looks like a lady you wish. Oh, man. George, how can you be streaming for 2 hours? George, it's not easy to do every day, man. It's definitely not easy to do every day. I can only do it because I actually love doing it. It's like I always say, if I didn't have people that I loved hanging out with in my stream, I couldn't do this every day. But like I said, there's, thousands of you guys. I'd probably say there's 1,000 of you guys that watch the stream every day, and I just like hanging out with you guys, and that's why I do this every day. Also because I like looking at charts, but there's days like the last month or so that have been pretty brutal to stay on for a couple hours, right? This whole stretch has been pretty brutal, but it was definitely a lot easier back here when we had thousands of altcoins to look at, right? Right now it's pretty much watching Bitcoin. So, but I enjoy doing it because everyone in here, seriously. But shout out to George. I'll be watching you after the stream today. Hope you got a good topic for me today, George. Give me some hopium, man. Give me some hopium. George, I actually had, I don't know if you're still in here, but I actually had this effect on my stream that shot out hopium smoke, and I had to stop doing it. Because YouTube gave me a freaking warning on that. So I couldn't do that anymore, but it was pretty cool. You guys remember the hopium smoke that came out that one time? All right. All right. So it's 9 o'clock. We got some time here. YouTube is China. Matt A, I think we should all chip in and buy Jordan some shampoo. No, dude. You know why? Because you know why? Because I usually shower right before my stream every day. It's like my shower time, and I just throw on my hat usually. But look at that hair. Wow. And then I put my hat on, and I just have that hat hair. You know what I mean? So. Your voodoo smoke. Thanks, Mayor Thacker. Thanks for watching my other channel, man. I plan to do some like crazy stuff over there. It's going to be a little bit different than here because you guys know I like to go on my rants and all that stuff, but it is what it is. What's up, Boots? You said you got us all addicted with that hopium smoke. I did. I mean, you can blame that on George for the hopium, but I had to bring it out myself. Now that's George's job. Anyways, guys, what else can we look at here? You guys got anything else, any other good questions for me or anything? Could you do a poll or something? Hidden bearish divergence on the 4-hour time frame. We did. Actually, no, we do right now. You're right. You can see we got lower highs here, and we got higher highs on the RSI there. So we do have bearish divergence on the 4-hour time frame. Good spot, my man. Good spot for sure. I didn't even notice that. So definitely could be bearish, right? Could be bearish. I mean, we've seen this in the past, and Bitcoin's kind of said,
Nope.
So it doesn't always have to necessarily mean something, but it definitely could be a bearish signal that could push us back down to the downside for sure. So make sure.
Can you go over White House overlay and CT
The Wyckoff overlay. Yeah, I actually have a rocket. I actually have a chart. I can pull that up for you, man. Hassan Gaming, what's up, man? Good morning, love from Pakistan. Shout out to Pakistan. Hope you guys are stacking those Bitcoins over there as well. Right? We're definitely stacking them over here in the old Massa, or I should say, up here in Massachusetts, in in the U.S. That's for sure. There's a ladybug on my ceiling right now, and it's kind of freaking me out, even though I'm not scared of insects or anything. Anyways, I do have the wick off on here. This is kind of what we're looking at, right? Still with the wick off. I mean, everyone and their mother's kind of talking about this. So that's why I don't like to touch on it every single stream, even though I do, because it is pretty important, right? So we had the first low, the second low, the third low. We got our spring. We got the back test of the spring. Now we just need to continue this next run to the upside, make a higher high, right? A higher high than this previous high. Come back down, back test that high, right? And hopefully that should be that kind of the structure of the Wyckoff. This is how the structure of the Wyckoff would normally be, right? So we'll see if this continues to play out. It does make a lot of sense in that sense where you do have this downwards trending trend line where if you do break out of this, it would almost be like a back test of this trend line before continuing up higher, right? So that would make a lot of sense, and that would make a lot of sense in that sense, right? So keep that in mind. Jazz said I had a pet ladybug as a kid. Yeah, it's right above me, but kind of just chilling. The good old US of A. Can you confirm they smell so weird, or is it just me? I never smell a ladybug, to be honest. Grow a mean handlebar if we break all-time high in 2021. I mean, I already have a bad scenario. If guys, you remember this, and I don't want any of you guys to forget it because I'm not going to forget it. And I do always have to bring this up before I actually mention this. There was a lot of people talking crap to me. When I made this bet, saying, "Oh, you're gonna get the tattoo. But I told you, I told the bet, all right, if you guys are so confident about it, take me up on the bet. No one wanted to take me up on this bet, and I did the bet anyway without anyone else being on the opposite side of the bet. That's how confident I am. I told you guys, if Bitcoin does not break all-time highs by the end of this year, right? So if Bitcoin doesn't break above 65K by the end of this year, I have to get a Dogecoin tattoo, okay? I told you guys this, and I'm going to stand by that, right? And I'm almost so confident that Bitcoin will do it that I might even change that to a Shiba Inu tattoo. And you guys know how much I dislike Shiba Inu. That's how confident I am about Bitcoin. Now, I'm not quite ready to do that yet, right? But if anyone wants to take me on that bet where I switch it from Dogecoin to Shiba, and if we don't do it, you have to get if we do break 65K, you have to get a Shiba tattoo. Let me know in the chat. But no one wanted me to take me on that bet. So I just want to put that out there. As confident as the bears are, they wouldn't do it. Just saying. I'll eat my shoe if it doesn't. I'm not going to have to get it because Bitcoin will break all-time highs by the end of this year. It will break 65K. Now, we might not be at 80K, 90K, 100K, but I am confident Bitcoin will at least be above 65K by the end of this year. We might be at 68K, 70K. Shiba in a Lambo. I hope it breaks all-time high the day after you get the tattoo. See, no, I don't see anyone in the chat who wanted to take me up on it. I don't see anyone in the chat. No one. See, like I said, all the bears are so confident, but they won't take me up on it. Or a superdoge.io tattoo. Nah, I'm not getting the super doge.io. At least Shiba, I can like, yeah, be like, look at this cool little dog. He looks like really mean. He looks really cool. At least I can do that, but super doge.io, like, how am I going to explain a super doge.io? Like, yeah, it's super doge, right? Like, Shiba actually looks a little pretty cool. Doge, you can make it look kind of cool. People know what Dogecoin is, right? Like I said, even if you get a Dogecoin tattoo, you can be like, yo. You can be like, yo, I got a Dogecoin, I got a Dogecoin tattoo. I got a Dogecoin tattoo. Like, don't I look cool? But yeah, man. Yeah, man. George, what's up? He said, want to join me as a guest tonight. George, I have to be somewhere tonight. I would totally do it tonight, but I actually have to be somewhere after the stream tonight. If you want, I know you messaged me on Twitter. We can definitely set that up for sometime this week, though. I'd definitely be down to do it tomorrow, Tuesday, Wednesday. I'm available pretty much any other day, but definitely one day this week, if not tomorrow. Let me know if tomorrow works for you. I will definitely jump on a stream with you, man. That's freaking awesome. But I actually have somewhere to be tonight, unfortunately. But let me know. Let me know. Let me know on Twitter. Let me know. Hype it up.
Hey, Air Jordan, let's think of a good poll for you.
Yeet. No, I'm not standing up, George. I actually have somewhere to be tonight, guys. I have somewhere to be tonight. ETH is Tinder date. It's something like that, But I actually have somewhere I have to be tonight, unfortunately. It's really not unfortunately, because it's gonna be. I'm looking forward to tonight, but no. But George, we'll definitely set that up for tomorrow, man. Twitter. Damn, George. Invite withdrawn. Damn. Rejected. George, we're going to date another day. Fabian said, gotta flip those burgers. I don't have a shift tonight, guys. I have the shift. I have my hat ready to go, but my shift is actually tomorrow. I work from approximately about 7 a.m. My shift tomorrow is approximately about 7 a.m. to about 2 p.m. So not the longest shift, about 7-hour shift. But I'm definitely not looking forward to it. So something I have to look forward to tomorrow. You know? Oh, man. George only comes once. You guys are killing me, man. You guys are killing me in the chat. I can't even concentrate on Bitcoin now. Bitcoin's trying to get another move up right now, guys. It nicely bounced off that previous support. It's trying to get a nice move back up to the upside. But you guys are making me cry in the chat right now. Hey, Jordan, let's think of a good poll. I can do a big poll, poll, Michael. Faux show. Let's think of a good poll. Think of a good poll. You hanging out with Elon? You had me thinking that was the real George. That was the real George. He had the check mark next to him. That was definitely the real George. Definitely a real George.
Could we do a quick Solana and VeChain for grinning?
A quick Solana and VeChain. Yeah, we can do Solana and VeChain. Solana. Let's see. it looks exactly like the other altcoins, guys. Like, I mean, it wicks down to different levels, but for the most part, I mean, it just keeps wicking down to relatively the same level here. So yeah, basically you got kind of another double bottom, just like a lot of these altcoins had. But if you look at the 4-hour time frame, let's see. If you look at the 4-hour time frame, I mean, I don't know if you can really call this asymmetrical, an ascending triangle, right? Doesn't have that exact structure, but I mean, you are getting higher lows with 2 rejections on the top side. So I mean, you maybe call this some type of ascending triangle. At the end of the day, it's going to depend on what Bitcoin does, right, guys? So if Bitcoin decides to go up, it's going to push Solana up with it. And the thing about Solana is it tends to have a mind of its own sometimes. So if Bitcoin really starts moving here, I think I could see Solana hitting this target up here at about 44.61, which matches up pretty well with these previous highs over here. Just make sure you're watching Bitcoin when you're looking at these altcoins, okay? Seriously. George Porgy, make an offer Jordan can't refuse. Standing up, George. You guys are all funny. You guys are like, Jordan's standing up, George. I'm not standing up, George. I would love to be on George's stream. I would love to be on George. Of course, the one night I got plans. But like I said, any Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, probably not Friday. Usually I have plans on Friday. Monday through Thursday, I got an open schedule from 9:30 till when I sleep. Just not tonight. Unless oh man, you guys are too funny. Friend zoned. I probably friend zoned George. I friend zoned George. You guys are making me feel bad for friend zoning George now. Poll your date. Poll your date. My wife's trying to pump 1988 for Ethereum right now. Yeah, like I said, like 2037 is going to be the next target for Ethereum as long as Bitcoin continues up here. The problem with Bitcoin right now is we are at a major resistance. We're at a major resistance. We have bearish divergence on the 4-hour time frame. We're oversold on the hourly. So everything's pointing to, you know, maybe not exactly right now, but, you know, within the next couple hourly candles, it's most likely we get, you know, either a pullback or we consolidate for a little bit. So do keep that in mind, everyone, okay? Do keep that in mind. Just to pet the bears a little bit. Just to pet the bears. Pet the bears a little bit. Jazz said he got plans this coming Sunday as well. I do? I have plans this coming Sunday? Oh yeah, it's 4th of July. Yeah, next Sunday. I won't be streaming next Sunday, guys. I won't be streaming next Sunday. Can you believe it? Oh, no, it's 4th of July. I'm going to take the day off, spend some time with some family and stuff. So next Sunday, just to give you a heads up, I will not be streaming. Crazy Raver said, but I clearly heard Chris, aka Jordan, say he was going to watch George stream after this, but then I switched up when he asked to get on. Didn't say I was leaving my house. Didn't say I was leaving my house. Key word there. But yeah, I got stuff to do after this. Unfortunately. Trust me, I would know. You guys know I've been dying to get on Georgia's stream. You guys know that, right? But I can't tonight, right? You guys know I've been talking about it for weeks now. ever since everyone thinks me and George are together, okay? Let's see. I knew because it's my B-Day next Sunday, and I wouldn't forget it. Thanks, Jazz. And I didn't reject you, Jazz. I didn't reject you. Maybe I did. You'll never know, though. Maybe one day. George friend zoned. Yeah, you guys have no idea. I actually have a secret date with George tonight. We're going to talk about our jobs. You know, he's working at Burger King. I'm working at McDub's. We're going to talk a little bit of our jobs, you know. Isn't George, in all seriousness, isn't George married? I don't even know if he is or not. Get a better hat, bro. G-Max. Get a better name, bro. Just kidding. Love you, G-Max. Yeah, this hat is kind of old, but I've had this hat forever, so I always just wear it. But I love this hat. I love this hat. It'll never go anywhere. Okay. It'll never go anywhere. I'm way out of George's league. Not like this. All right, new poll. New poll. Hold on. I got a poll for the ladies in here. Hold up. Poll for the ladies. Yeah, I guess guys can do it too. Oh crap, I messed that up. Hold on. Come on, man. Oh man, I'm too funny today. I'm in a good mood tonight. I gotta get off relatively soon though. I gotta get off at I gotta get off at like 9:30 though. Oh man. Yes or no? Oh man. So 70% no, 30% yes. That's a no. I had to do it. Come on now. Someone was making fun of my hat, and then I saw my ears, and I was like, I gotta do it. Dude, that's too funny. That's too funny. All right, I'm ending that poll. I had to do it though. Just not into guys, sorry. Y'all haters. All right, guys, I gotta get off. Like, I probably should get off now, honestly. But I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Probably no morning stream tomorrow. I'll let you guys know if I do go live tomorrow. Probably not. It depends. Depends on where Bitcoin price action is in the morning. I try not to stream twice every day, just not to burn myself out. I streamed twice today, so if Bitcoin's price action is really good, I'll stream tomorrow morning. But I'll let you guys know on Twitter, and obviously you'll see it scheduled on YouTube. So I'll let you guys know, but obviously I'll be live from 7 to 10 tomorrow. So make sure you guys are looking out for that. If you guys haven't checked out the second channel, I'm going to try to upload a video onto that at least tomorrow. So go check out the second channel. Link is down in the description. Also follow me on Twitter, Instagram. Check out the Patreon if you guys want more crypto content from me that I don't talk about on stream. And that's about it, I think. That's about it. Go check out George's stream after the stream. right? George does a great job. If you guys want some hopium, go check out George. Hopefully, George allows me to go on his stream one day this upcoming week after I denied him today, which sucks because I've been dying to get on George's stream. Friggin' sucks. Of course, he asked me today, right before. But anyways, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Don't panic sell your crypto. And most of all, do not panic sell your crypto. All right, guys. Take care. Take it easy. And I'll catch you all on the flip side. Peace.